Hey, Mark Shepard here, and it's been a while since I've been doing my vlog, and I want to get back to my vlog, but my camera's almost out of battery. So I wanted to just have a few thoughts. And I was just standing here looking out my window, which is behind the camera, and I was just thinking, do I want to do a mastermind group? Do I want to do a 90-day challenge with other people, or do I want to just keep doing my own? And I'm curious as to know how many of you out there would actually like to join me in my next 90-day challenge. And the question is, I want to create it in such a way so that if you just want to follow along, you get one thing. If you are willing to invest in yourself, you get a little bit more. And if you really want to go for it, there'll be maybe 3 tiers of involvement. But I want to keep it simple because I get really convoluted with that kind of stuff. And I just want to do it or not do it. And so I'm kind of pacing the house today, just, do I want to do this? Because if I commit to it, I commit to it and I'm all in. And it's just, I've done groups in the past, and I just find that some of the people in the group get it and some of the people don't. And I want to have a group of people who get it. And I don't know how necessarily to weed out and filter out the people who are wanting way more than any human being can deliver versus the people who are willing to really apply their stuff. Because essentially what I want to do is on a weekly basis have a group of people that get together and who I basically create my courses with this group of people in a live online format so that real questions can be answered and people can apply the NLP techniques I'm teaching to their specific challenges in their life, whatever they're working on, so that anyone watching can see I'm not just the only one getting these results by applying these tools and techniques, and that other people are applying them and getting results as well. I mean, ultimately, my big project is to get my music out into the world and to tell my story in a way that is engaging and brings other people to the same or similar place in their life that, wow, I'm actually living in the most amazing time in the history of the world to be who I want to be. So why not go for it, right? And that's what I'm all about, is helping other people to go for it in their own lives, to find the unconscious blocks, beliefs, behaviors, patterns that are stopping them, and then installing something into their neurology that actually works better. But the thing is, I don't do that to you. I teach you how to do it for yourself. And that, to me, is something that I get excited about, and that is my music I can't separate my music out from that, because I learned all these tools because I couldn't do my music, because I had no health, because I had no energy, because I had no strength to, take this path, which is not the path of least resistance. Sometimes it's the path of most resistance, to do what you feel like you were born to do. And when there are all these voices and energetic components from your childhood kind of holding you back or pulling you down, and that's what I want to share with people. And I don't know if you're into it or not, but the thing is, if I'm going to do it, I have to have a couple of people. I have to have at least 5 to 10 people who want to do it. And the question is, if I'm going to go through all that, the energy and time and investment to actually get this thing going, that's the place where I tend to fail. Not fail, but I tend to back off if I find resistance. And if it doesn't seem like people want it, I'm quick to kind of back off, And that's something I'm working on. So possibly this whole process is exactly what I need to take myself to the next level, because the other week or so I did a video of me. I found a container of coins that I'd overlooked, and I was like, wow, there's value here. I just need to take the time and invest a little time in getting the value into a form that I could actually use, aka dollar bills instead of pennies, dimes, nickels, and quarters. And doing that caused me to look around my life and my house and go, well, I have all these paintings in the closet. Maybe I should actually sell them, right? Instead of assuming that they have so little value that I should just give them away as bonuses for people coming to my next concert, right? So it's just looking at my own life and going, how can I monetize this in a way that's authentic, that's not salesy, that's not pushy, in a way that's gracious and congruent and ecological with me, as well as people who want to own a piece of the energy output that I'm creating. And a big piece of this is the old belief that no one wants to hear your music, no one wants to see your paintings, no one wants to hear your story, no one wants to hear about NLP and hypnosis. It's this old stuff that I'm going to be clearing, and I don't know, it just occurred to me that maybe you'd like to clear some of your stuff in the process. And this is not a situation where I'm a guru. It's a situation where I'm going to do this work anyway. I'm going to do this work whether anybody pays me to do it or not on myself, because ultimately my own limiting beliefs are what is keeping me from truly stepping into my music as a legitimate way to earn my living, right? Or at least one significant piece of my living. And so that's where I am today. It's Tuesday. It's a Transformation Tuesday. And I'm seriously thinking about cranking up a mastermind. And there will be a cost to it. There will be a couple of different ways you can be involved. As soon as I figure that out, and if you have any ideas or suggestions about what would make it motivational for you to be a part of this, or what value it might have for you, I'm open to hearing from you, and I'll be sharing more about this. If I decide to go for it and do this, you'll hear about it. Otherwise, if you're local, I hope you'll come and check out my sound healing hypnosis that I'm doing again this coming Friday, the 31st of March, with Leslie Thornton's Albany Ecstatic Dance Experience. Evolution. The Albany Ecstatic Dance Evolution, which is Friday in Troy, 27 State Street. It's a performance space called Charch, CHE''ARCH. And my next event after that will be Sunday, April 9th, I believe at 10 o'clock. Please double check the times before you show up. And the thing Friday, I think, is 7 or 7:30. I will check that and make sure the accurate information is below. But that's it for today. Those are my thoughts, unless I think of more things to think about. And I don't know. I think it's time. I think it's time. I need to share some of these tools and techniques with people in a way that helps them, that helps you. And I want to do it with a group, because that way many people can pay a much lower price, and I can still make the same amount as I would be if I worked with somebody one-on-one. And currently my one-on-one fee is about to go up. Right now it's $3,500, but it's about to go up because I just don't have time to just work with one person as intensely as I normally do. So I'm thinking about switching over to a group situation, and I got to stop talking because, well, my camera's about out of battery, and that's it for today. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.